Hey everybody, as you can tell from the title, we've got a very exciting review today. This is a first impression. I have not opened this. We are going to be talking about the Seiko SBBN031. It is used. I did buy it off eBay. I was waiting to get a very fair price, and we are ready to open it. Like I said, I have not opened this yet. For all I know, there's no watch in here, or it's fake. So if you happen to notice that it is fake, or there is no watch in here, please let me know. Nice case. Nicer case than I usually get with some of my other Seikos that I have. Oh, by the way, just quick wristwatch check while I'm thinking about it. Seiko Monster. Don't know the exact model number on it, but very nice watch. Great daily wear. Fun, especially with Halloween coming up. Perfect watch to wear. Alright. Can't stay away from this guy too long. Let's open it up. Oh, we're hidden, okay. Manual. The seller did say he had all the whole manual and the papers and everything. Not filled out, but that's usually the way they come. Put that aside. Alright. Wow. Let's just take it out of here. We don't need the box anymore. Oh, let's just take a look at you underneath. Extra links. Tag. Looks legit. Alright, let's get rid of the box here. Let's lay out our cloth. Wow, that is nice. I'm kind of trying to look through also the lens to make sure you guys got a good view of it, and looking over the camera to actually get a more realistic view of it. Very, very nice. He did say it was in very good condition with a few scuffs on the clasp. Yeah, minimal if any. I know it is a titanium clasp, stainless steel bracelet. I have, I know there's a lot of reviews of this watch already on YouTube, but this is my first, my first impression of it, really, and it's beautiful, really. I know it's about 48 millimeters. I know it has that movement that was made specifically for this watch, these models of the Marinenmasters. Very big watch, but it seems, but because the lugs are so short, it's, basically the whole thing is the watch. Let's take it out of this here. Yeah, that seems like it might be my size. I got pretty small wrists, but this seems like it, with maybe a little bit of an adjusting of the micro adjusters here, and maybe a little bit of ratcheting, that I could get this to fit without having to take any links off. Yeah, that looks like it might be my size. All right, let's take let's get a good shot of this through the camera lens. Wow, really a very beautiful looking watch. It's not as heavy as I thought it was going to be. I knew it was a huge watch, but it's not as heavy as I thought it was going to be. Let me see, is it the right time? Oh, yes, it is the right time. The guy was nice enough to set the time for me and the date. Beautiful. Less work for me to do. Signed crown. Very nice. Really nice band. I like how it's like brushed and then polished in certain areas, kind of contrast, make it pop a little bit more. I personally have never owned a watch that has this ratcheting mechanism in it. I do not. I think you just pull down on here. Yep, there you go, to adjust it. Very cool and very easy to use. Nice, nice click there to close it. Always appreciate that. Take a look at the back, actually. Oh, I'm ratcheting it, even though I don't want to. Open. Alright. Wow, there's a lot on there. I don't know if you could see that. I'm trying to look through the camera and also at the watch itself. Model number, there's a lot of Japanese on it. Let's see how smooth this is. The crown turns very smoothly. Obviously there's no winding because it's quartz. Very nice. See how smooth it turns back in. Oh, beautiful. Wow, very smooth. A lot of turns. You know, you're getting that 300-meter water resistance. Let's take a look at the bezel here. The rotations, very nice. Smooth, very smooth. Not too restricted on the movements like some Seikos are. And for this price point, this better hit right on the money here. Nice. Perfect. I'm sure, as most Seiko viewers can attest to, a lot of quality control, especially with the way the top of the bezel will line up with the 12-hour marker. But I'm also, I'm taking a look at the condition here because I did buy it used, and he did say it was in great condition, which I'm going to agree with him. Definitely great condition. He was a trusted seller. Doesn't actually happen to live too far from me, so it actually got it literally in a day, which is always nice because the less transport on an expensive watch like this, the better. Thick, but not overly thick. I'm gonna actually throw it on my wrist. Let's see how the sizing is. I'm gonna throw this on the wrist. Let's see how far off are we. Oh, okay, yeah, we might need another link off. No big deal though. I actually might even throw a rubber strap on it. Barton, of course, Barton rubber strap, silicone. But yeah, on my 6 3/4 inch wrist, honestly, it doesn't wear that big because of the lugs. I mean, it's obviously big, and it's got some heft to it. It's thick, but really not too bad. The other thing I actually want to take a look at is I'm going to put it up to my ear. I want to see how loud the clicking actually is. Sorry, I'm going to take the watch back for a second here, so you're not going to see anything except my cards. Very quiet. Very, very quiet. And for them calling it a high torque movement, I guess that's the reason they kind of made this movement for this model of the watch. Because they said I heard that it was going to have a lot of torque. So for some reason I was expecting it to be loud, like a tick, tick, tick. But it's not. It's very, very subtle. It's very quiet. But that could also be because of how thick the case is. I mean, this thing's a monster. Haha. Not referring to my Seiko monster here, but this really is just it's huge. It's dense. You could really tell that it's very dense when you pick it up. Very smooth on the inside here. Oh, there's a little scuff marks over there. I don't know if you can see that. It's tough to get that angle. Oh, there it says titanium alloy on the inside of the clasp there. Drilled lugs, that's always nice to see. Changing the bracelets, super easy. Yeah, I'm surprised by the weight, and then I'm also not surprised. I feel like the bracelet is. I don't know if it's because this actual watch part is just so hefty that it makes the bracelet seem so light. Because I know that the clasp is titanium, and that takes away a little bit of the weight. Whereas if this were stainless steel, it'd probably give it a lot more weight. But the bracelet seems very light, but I guess I just think that's compared to the actual weight of the watch itself. But on the wrist, it doesn't really wear. It feels light. Like it feels like I could wear this all day, be comfortable, almost even forget that it's there. I mean, it's nothing compared to the Seiko Monster, which with the silicone strap, I mean, feels like nothing compared to this. Love how the second hand seems to hit directly on each mark I mean, with absolute precision. It is a 7-jewel movement. I do remember that from the other reviews that I've watched. 22 lug to lug, I believe. And like 47.7 diameter of the watch. It's amazing how big the crown is. Like when you look at the crown from the top, it looks like just your standard, maybe a little larger than your standard Seiko crown. But when you look at it from the bottom, you see how big that crown really comes out of the watch. Yeah, but first impressions, really loving it. Alright, I hope you all enjoyed watching the video and just got a little insight on the watch, maybe another opinion on the watch in case you were ever thinking of picking one of these up. I know they do. I was really in between. I wanted to get a good deal, which is basically the bottom line. I know this one typically goes more expensive than the SBBN031, which is all blacked out. Like black PVD coating everywhere on here except the strap, obviously. It comes with a black rubber strap, but I mean the thing is just blacked out. This one tends to go for more, which is why I kind of wanted it if I could get it for a good price, which I think I did. Because I see them going usually a little bit over $800, even like used and in good condition. So I think the fact that I got it for about $800 was pretty good, fair. I could definitely tell you one thing. It's the most expensive quartz watch I've ever owned. And I plan on keeping it that way. Alright everybody, have a great day. Hope you enjoyed the video. And we'll see you again soon.